You walk in for milk and bread. You walk out with 14 things you didn't plan to buy. It happens every time. And every time, you tell yourself the same thing. You just got distracted. You were hungry. The offers were too good to ignore. But the real answer is far stranger than that. And it has nothing to do with self-control. The supermarket you shop in was designed. Every aisle, every shelf, every smell, every sound, by a team of behavioural scientists whose only job was to make you spend more than you intended. Not sometimes, every single time. This isn't conspiracy thinking. It's a documented, multi-billion-dollar field of study called retail psychology. And once you see how it works, you will never walk through those sliding doors the same way again. It starts before you even pick up a basket. The entrance of almost every large supermarket in the world is positioned on the right side of the building. This is not an accident. Research in environmental psychology shows that most people, when entering an unfamiliar space, naturally drift to the right. So designers place the entrance on the right and route you into a slow, leftward loop, a path that takes you through the entire store before circling back to the exit. You are not browsing. You are being walked. The first section you encounter after the entrance is almost always fresh produce, bright colours, natural smells, an open, airy layout. This was deliberately chosen by retail strategists because exposure to fresh, healthy food at the start of a shopping trip creates what psychologists call a licensing effect. You feel virtuous. You feel responsible. And a responsible person, your brain quietly decides, has earned the right to treat themselves a little further down the aisle. Brian Wansink, a food psychologist who spent decades studying eating and buying behaviour at Cornell University, documented this pattern extensively. When shoppers picked up something healthy early in their trip, they were significantly more likely to add indulgent or unnecessary items to their cart later. The healthy choice didn't balance the unhealthy one. It justified it. The cart in your hands is part of the same system. Supermarket carts have been getting larger for decades. Not because families are buying more food in a single trip, because a half-full large cart looks like you haven't bought enough yet. A small cart that is overflowing looks like you are done. Martin Lindstrom, a branding expert who spent years researching consumer behavior inside some of the world's largest retail chains, found that simply doubling the size of shopping carts caused customers to buy up to 40% more per visit without even noticing the change. The cart wasn't a convenience upgrade. It was a spending prompt. Now you are deeper in the store. The bakery smell reaches you before you see it. Supermarkets pump warm bread and pastry scents through their ventilation systems even when nothing is actively baking. The olfactory system, your sense of smell, is the only sense that connects directly to the limbic system, the part of your brain responsible for emotion and memory, without passing through the rational filtering centers first. A scent hits your emotional brain before your logical brain even registers it. That warm bread smell doesn't make you think about bread. It makes you feel safe, comfortable, and slightly hungry. And hungry, comfortable people make worse financial decisions than calm, satisfied ones. Research